Here's something that will provide some welcome relief to the LGBT community, terming IPC Section 377 unjust. Congress President Sonia Gandhi expressed disappointment with the Supreme Court judgment which upheld the penal provision making gay sex a criminal offence punishable by up to life in prison.
UPA Chairperson Sonia Gandhi has also expressed her disappointment on the Supreme Court reversing of the Delhi High Court order. She said that High Court had wisely removed the repressive law and hoped that the Parliament takes up the issues and guarantees rights to life and liberty to those affected by this judgment.
We are against it. We take it to be a most unethical and immoral act. So we, at that time also we opposed it. And again, when the Supreme Court decided yesterday, we supported the decision of the Supreme Court.
सोनिया गांधी ने चिट्ठी लिखी है, कानून मंत्री ने भी ये कहा है कि हम कोशिश करेंगे कि संसद से इस कानून को बदलें। क्या समाजवादी पार्टी उनके कानून के समर्थन में आएगी या उसका आप विरोध करते हैं?
100% विरोध करेंगे, 100%। ये बहुत ही अनैतिक और देश की मान्य परंपराओं और मर्यादाओं के खिलाफ है। इसलिए इस तरह का अगर कोई भी प्रस्ताव आता है, कोई भी विधेयक आता है सुप्रीम कोर्ट के फैसले को पलटने के लिए, समाजवादी पार्टी इसका विरोध करेगी।
In my view, the Supreme Court judgment is extremely disappointing and I'm terribly sad. It is the Supreme Court which acknowledged live-in relationships. The Supreme Court had earlier recognized the legitimacy of children born out of wedlock. We're not talking about any double standards. All that we say is the Constitution and the laws must be interpreted keeping the social and moral values of society as one finds it.
What does the government plan to do now?
Well, there are many options. The legal option, the legislative option remains. The legislative option may take time, but that option remains. But there is no reason why we should not explore other options. I would urge that the government move the Supreme Court for review or straight away file a curative petition, ask that the case be heard by a bench of 5 judges. In fact, this case ought to have gone to a larger bench. The case must be heard by a bench of 5 judges and re-argue the matter. I'm confident that we can find a solution even within the court framework. But the legislative option always remains.
Final arbiter, as I said to you, on the validity of a law, and the opinion of the Supreme Court must be respected by government. Government is the legislature is the final arbiter of what that law should be. I am not going to, extend my comment beyond that.
This is not a law that fits in with the times. In the 21st century, you can't have antediluvian and anachronistic laws like this, as are reflected in Section 377 of the Penal Code. And I am disappointed.
I feel my personal view is that these are matters of personal freedom, and I think I would agree more with the High Court. I think these type of matters should be left to individuals, and these are their choices. This country is known for its freedom of expression, so that's what I feel.
Very, very significant for the Congress President to really speak out and say that she's disappointed, talking about the Constitution, about liberal values and how there's space for everybody, and of course wanting Parliament to take an early decision on this matter. Clearly, while the government says there has been no flip-flop, we all are well aware that before the Delhi High Court, there were two affidavits. One of the Ministry of Health from the Home Affairs and the other from the Health Department. They were contradictory in nature. The cabinet then did sit and discuss this matter to come at a consensus. And even while Mr. Chidambaram did move a cabinet note to decriminalize Section 377, the cabinet's view was that the Attorney General will assist the Supreme Court in this matter. Now, for the first time, the Congress party, and no less than the Congress president, who's seen very rarely speaking out on issues like this, has really come out in support of decriminalizing Section 377. This will be what is seen as a big momentum for those who have been wanting to decriminalize this, and will be a step forward. There is a curative petition, a review petition, which will be put before Justice Singhvi, though has retired. So the Chief Justice will constitute a new court to have a look at this matter. And then, of course, a final decision will be taken whether there has been any error in the judgment or not.